Welcome to the learning log demo. This is a test learning log. These are like the individual logs that you'll be creating for your students. I selected a student here. I'm selecting the subjects here. Very, very simple. You can scroll down to see more. And then I'm selecting the activity type. All right, so you've got your subject, then you got your activity type. I'm selecting discussion as well as performance, I believe. And I'm going to do reading. And now the next thing you want to do is select the date frame. So activity date. What date did this happen on? Do we want to display that date in the report? We're going to go ahead and leave it to show for now. And I selected 60 minutes for the time spent. And then now I'm writing in my activity summary. This is where you'd basically explain what exactly your student did and why. Why it's attributed to the subjects and the activity type you selected. And now I'm going to add in some fake captions here. This is going to be a caption for the evidence of, the activity. I'm just throwing in some blank images here, so I'm just basically just throwing in just random images. You would put an image of your child doing something, that you're saying in the caption. And now I'm going to click generate outcome. So it sends everything from the above to AI, and then it gets it back and then generates your learning outcomes. And you submit, and that's how easy it is. So let's view the log. Okay, so here's the actual log itself. You can see it looks really nice and clean. There's your evidence images, everything's there, the summary. And I'm going to click Get State Standards. Right now, it's sending everything to AI, and it's getting the state standards and filling up the table at the bottom, which you see here. So now we have the state standard code, the descriptor, the framework, and the confidence level, which is basically how confident AI feels about what it did. So now we're going to go back to navigation. We're going to go to My Learning Logs. This is the table where you would actually manage your learning logs. And I'm filtering it by student. I only have one student in right now, so it's only that. And then you can see I kind of did a test one that's just, sloppy characters. I'm going to delete this one. So I'm going to go in here and delete this one. There you go. You can also edit them from the screen, but I'm not showing that in this video. It's a whole other video of its own. So now we're going to go back to New Learning Log Report, and we're going to create an actual report, a PDF. Of a compilation of single learning logs. So like the learning log we just created, now we're creating a PDF that has everything from the learning logs we'll select from the table, and it's going to compile them into a PDF report. See, what I'm doing here is I'm hiding the actual learning log activity dates from the final report. So that way, whether or not they were done the day that we say, they're going to be shown as being for 8/1 through 10/12, or 10/22, I'm sorry. Now, as you saw before, I was adding my teacher's notes. I filtered for the student. Now I'm selecting all of the learning logs, and then boom, here's actually a preview. So you're gonna get to see like a pretty clean preview of what your PDF is gonna look like before you save it as a PDF and email it to yourself and whoever you CC'd in the previous screen. So I'm just doing a scroll through. We're gonna go ahead and save the PDF. Now we're gonna go back, and I'm gonna show you here. We're going to go to My Learning Log Files, and there's the one that we just made right there at the top. And I was showing you a bunch of other ones before that I made. So here's what it looks like, an actual individual log page where you can download the PDF. We're going to click it and then download it, and then here's the actual PDF itself. So as you can see, everything that I typed into the teacher's notes is up there at the top. You got your student profile, you got your summary of all of the activities. You got your learning logs, the actual individual learning logs themselves. And you can just scroll through it and see you have all of your state standards, the evidence image. You can click on them and open them in a separate window. And pretty much anybody who has access to the PDF that you create will have access to see the evidence images. So there's no like password protection or anything. You send them into your state or your charter admin. They can click on those evidence images and they can download them, and that's it. Thanks so much for watching.